Style and grace, I'm never gonna be done. Lean on in. Now welcome to the queendom.
The queendom, where the kings bow down. They relinquish the crown. Y'all gon' hit me now. I just turn that around and make you love me, love me, love me. The queendom, where the kings bow down. They relinquish the crown. Y'all gon' hit me now. I just turn that around and make you love me, love me, love me. Look at that girl there. Hips, lips, hair. Walks with a flair like she just don't care. Nobody do her like she do her. Self-made, so paid, doing actor. She stop, do, stare, chicks do too. Bout so boss, never ever gon' lose. Her top down cruise, so smooth, nothing better. Boom to the letter, you got to respect her. Mama see her off the meter. She a go-getter with the speed of a cheetah. Live Jagger better, so hot they sweat her like a sweater in a sauna. Elegant persona, ready for drama, zeros and commas all up in a bank book. Haters give her stank looks, even when these cranks push, she push harder. No woman or man does it like she can, and you can't put a dent in her armor. Queendom, where the kings bow down. They relinquish the crown. Y'all gon' hit me now. I just turn that around and make you love me, love me, love me. The queendom, where the kings bow down. They relinquish the crown. Y'all gon' hit me now. I just turn that around and make you love me, love me, love me.
Every day I see everything's better.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Ching, ching, bling, bling. Cut the chatter. You ain't talking money, then your talking don't matter. Ching, ching, bling, bling. Patent pockets. We take the dollar, dollar. Can a damn soul stop it?
Here comes the new kid on the block. Hold on your bets, here's where the buck stops. See, first of all, I'm stepping out on my own. About time I elevated to claim my own throne. Success in my blood, call it homegrown. Puerto Rican testosterone. Power and money got me crazy cocky. No longer need you, Poppy. I know you're mad because you can't stop me. And if you wonder how this player done scooped your honey, I think she smell my cologne, it's called brand new money. Making major moves, man, ain't a damn thing funny. Pimpin' hood rats to Playboy bunnies. They see the... They see it, they see it.
Say what? Money. I'm global dollar, dollar, and roll with about 50. Like to go out smelling fresh and looking spiffy. Don't like clean money, I want my wrist to be filthy. Plus with that retirement fund, I can't touch till I'm 60. So what am I supposed to do? Rollin' through, steady patting them pockets till I'm stacking hole in two. Ching, ching, bling, bling, catching cash and lump. It's a polo, get a jacket.
Welcome, Tntt fans, to another episode of Tntt, Talking the Truth About Wrestling podcast. I am your host, Matt, and to my left...
Entering in here is Lamar the Star. One of the stars.
One of the stars.
Yes.
One, not two, one.
Yes.
I might have to Stone Cold stun him if he says two. Alright, so we are talking this week about Raw and SmackDown. Raw and
Mickey Smackdown. Raw, SmackDown, Raw. What do we have over here?
Oh, man.
Dumbass.
Alright. So we will get this started here. We will get this started. We will. Alright, so we were going to kick it off with the first question here. And a lot of people out there are pissed about this segment.
Yes.
A lot of people did not like it. A lot of people turned off their TV. A lot of people fell asleep. A lot of people paused it and walked away. A lot of people muted their TV and walked away. Me, I sat through the thing wondering, what in the hell was WWE thinking? What in the hell were you thinking when you did this segment? Oh my God. Oh my God. So here is the question. Why was This Is Your Life about Bayley that Alexa Bliss was holding so bad? There's another part to this question. What were the writers thinking? So, now I'm not going to blame Alexa Bliss and I'm not going to blame Bayley for this. I am going to blame strictly WWE and WWE writers. You guys literally blew the ball on that. You blew the ball. You were trying to do a segment that worked with The Rock and Mick Foley.
Back in the 90s.
Back in the 90s. You're trying to bring back segments that worked back in the 90s that don't work today. You literally have so many people saying that segment sucked ass that much that they didn't even want to watch it. You, not only that, you guys deleted it, putting it on YouTube. So you guys even knew it sucked that bad. So why did you do it? I don't understand why the hell you would do something that's going to suck that bad and be like, okay, yeah. So no, nobody liked it. Wasn't worth it. You shouldn't have done it. What you got?
I definitely think it sucked. Oh my goodness. You talk about very bad actors, whatever have you, I always liked you and you liked me, and they started kissing. I was like, yeah,
use
probably
Bailey to get up close to you.
Right, they're probably married in real life. Who knows?
Probably.
I'm like, it's corny. It's corny. It's corny. It's corny. I don't get, like you said, what were they thinking? That segment worked back in the day, and it was a lot better put together. And I was like, okay, who cares? Maybe it ties into Bailey's gimmick the way it was, but who cares? I mean, it's just, it didn't fit. I didn't like it. They could have did something else better with the segment. And they tied that in there because Bailey likes to do the whole, ever since I was 12, I mean, who cares? Do something different. Just beat her ass with the kendo stick again. Something. Who cares about that crappy segment? Crappy.
So, just to let everybody know that there's going to be a lot of in this podcast that we might go over the 2 minutes just because of the fact of the questions that we have. So, not only that, man, you know how predictable you were, WWE, on that segment? Like, seriously, I'm sitting here watching it, I tell my wife, I'm like, watch, that girl is going to kiss that dude. Sure as shit, it happened. Sure as shit. That is how predictable you guys are. That is ridiculous.
You know what?
Dumb as shit.
Look, the name of the podcast, Talking and the Truth. This is exactly what we're going to give you, the truth. And the truth is, WWE, you're going up and down like a roller coaster or a pregnant girl on menstrual cycles. Like, it's horrible.
It
horrible.
is. It's bad. You guys need to get your act together on that segment. All
So
right.
you know what? Going into the second question, because this ties into that, what you just said. So, and this was my opinion after looking at that whole segment and just Alexa Bliss, because I'm not a fan. So, is WWE going back to the eye candy divas instead of fighting wrestlers? And now what I mean by that, if you got wrestlers, used to wrestle back in the 90s, that was cool. They had like a mixture of both. But I want to say it was probably about mid-07 to 08. They had the Tori Wilsons, Candice Michelle's, who else you got? The Mickey James, those type of divas that were like the bubblegum pop. They were fine, don't get me wrong, all of them. But that's what Alexa Bliss reminds me of. She's not a fighter. She's not a Trish Stratus in my eyes. She's fine, but she can't really wrestle in my eyes. And I kind of feel that way about like Bailey's and Sasha's. They just don't have that roughness to them. And I guess it kind of goes back because I was looking at it as Charlotte may not be fine or whatever, but at least she can put on a good match. But
right? No, she does put on them.
Are they going back to that? I was like, this is why they wanted to get away from that, because you might as well bring back bra and panty matches and pillow fights, and I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Right.
I would love it.
Yeah.
But if you're going to continue doing that, because that's all Alexa Bliss is eye candy. She's not nothing else to me. She doesn't do much damage in the ring. I don't think she needs to go back to NXT and kind of redevelop a character, because we seen that talking shit character or whatever, and it's just, I'm like, who cares? It's like you're a cocky little piece of shit. You're short and you can't fight. I don't think she can do anything, but it's not working. They need to reinvent her, just like half the other roster, for that matter. What do you say for that?
So I think they're kind of trying to do the both. I think they're trying to do the eye candy and the wrestling at the same time. Because I mean, even if you look at Nikki Bella, the stuff she wears, that's like eye candy stuff. Like you're like, damn man, that's straight up bra and panties right there. Might as well be, But she can also wrestle. Yeah. And I mean that's the same thing with Becky Lynch. Yeah. She comes out in like these skimpy outfits. And you're like, damn. Yeah. Wearing a skirt, wrestling, and I'm like, yes.
She can wrestle.
Yes, but she can wrestle. Same way with Charlotte. She's coming out with the skimpy outfits, but she can still wrestle. Alexa Bliss, you're right. that's pretty much what you got for you. You're hot. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all you have for you. Because no, you cannot wrestle. I mean, you've done some damage to Bailey with the kendo stick, but that's about it.
That's the kendo stick.
Right? That's the kendo stick. That's all you got. You don't got anything else. You know, but. All right.
As we move on.
So, I know a lot of people are wondering this question, and I know the answer. Wait, let me rephrase that. I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Because, like I said, WWE is really predictable, okay? Okay, so here's the question. Is WWE planning on getting the Shield back together? So, on Raw, you have Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns. All three members of the Shield. Here's what is going to happen. And I hate to spoil this for everybody, but here's exactly what's going to happen. So, you have Extreme Rules coming up. Roman Reigns is not going to win. Everybody knows that. Spoiler alert for that. The Shield is going to reunite. And then, another spoiler, sorry, WrestleMania, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, main event. Will the Shield become reunion? Yes. There will be a reunion with the Shield. It's good, and I think they should keep it. But the bad thing is it won't last that long, which kind of sucks because you literally you could reamp that whole thing, make it even better than what it was before. You know, make it 10 times better than what it was before. But it's not going to last that long, which really sucks. But yes, they will. What do you got?
Yeah, it's not going to last, and that's only because I seen that once they turned babyface. When they fought Evolution, they turned babyface, and I was like, this is about to go down the crapper.
Yeah.
I didn't know Seth was going to turn, until he made it obvious and got the chair, and I was like, okay, well, here we go. But it's just, yeah, they can come back, but to be honest with you, it's not going to help Roman.
No.
It might help the other two, but Roman's already down the crapper since the Undertaker incident. So they might like it because when Roman was in the Shield, he did less promos as possible. He was just a muscle. They probably would like it that way because he don't have to say shit. He can just shut the hell up.
That might help him a little bit.
It might, because they hate when it goes on the mic. And to be honest with you, there's some stuff I don't like, which it leads into this next question here because I'm not a whole fan of this is my yard now, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a fan. That's only because I respect the hell out of The Undertaker. And nobody else can take that gimmick, that character, none of that.
Hey, Lamar.
Undertaker's Undertaker.
This is my yard now.
Matt's going through this table in this episode here.
Would you guys like to see that?
So tying it in to this next question here, is WWE recycling gimmicks or coming up with new ones? Okay, so I think we all know the answer to that. You got Dolph Ziggler going into the freaking Shawn Michaels era. You got the Miz trying to be like The Rock with this Hollywood thing.
Well, not even that. You got the new guy that plays the guitar trying to be like The Rock, sitting out there singing. You're going to bring back Vicky Guerrero and have him sing what The Rock sang to her?
Yep. It was funnier though, but
yeah,
I just don't get it as far as, it's okay to reinvent storylines, but what's the point? You guys are great at this. Look at the 80s wrestlers leading into the 90s up to the early 2000s. Every one of those wrestlers have their own personalities. You guys are being lazy. Dolph Ziggler, I'll just stick with him mostly because he's just nothing but a Shawn wannabe. And I was like, bro, no, it doesn't fit you.
Hair and everything.
Stick with the zigzag. That's a sick finisher. You do it fast enough so it can mess somebody's neck up. But what was that last pay-per-view they had for, what was it, Raw? No, SmackDown.
It was
Backlash. When he tuned up the band, that pissed me off, bro. I damn near turned the TV. I was like, I know he's not doing Shawn. Ain't no tributes, no nothing. You're not Shawn, okay? You are Dolph Ziggler. How you doing? You remember that? The cocky handshake shit? What do you say for that? Oh, man.
So, yes. WWE is recycling gimmicks. It's getting a little old at this time. Dude, when I saw that new guy coming down, playing the guitar, singing, I'm like, why are they doing The Rock? I'm like, this guy doesn't look anything like The Rock. He couldn't even be. It doesn't matter what your name is.
Yep.
No, dude, you sing, man. What the fuck? You don't even hear anybody with a damn guitar. You sing. And then the guy comes out and he faces a jobber.
That needs to stop too.
What the hell? Stop recycling gimmicks. Have wrestlers do their own thing. You do it in NXT all the time. Wrestlers have their own thing, then they come to the roster and it's like they're doing recycling gimmicks. What the fuck? Do your own shit. Whatever they do in NXT, bring it over to WWE.
I just don't get. Everybody has their own personal, it might not work out for them, but it might, just fit them. And if you blow them up the right way,
Right.
they can get that push that they deserve. But no, you got freaking Tyler Breeze coming out with a broom and mop and dressing up as a grandma.
You know what's funny is who did that? Al Snow, Moppy.
Yeah.
Al Snow had his little. You're recycling stuff. All right.
With the head, and then you got Perry Saturn with the mop.
Yeah.
But Al Snow did the head.
Yeah.
It's just a little gimmick.
Yeah, Perry Saturn with the mop. Yeah, sorry.
That was
Sorry,
just a
wrong person.
Freaking Billy and Chuck moment right there. I was like, I don't want to see this shit.
All right. So now this one's kind of interesting because I'm gonna read the question. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what everybody saw. What was Corey Graves really getting at about Big Cass reviewing the video more than Kurt Angle? Okay, so what happened was during Raw, Corey Graves literally said Big Cass is reviewing the video more than Kurt Angle. Booker T goes, "What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, sucker?" And here's exactly what Corey Graves said, which was kind of weird. He goes, "I would like to shake the hand of the person that beat up Enzo Amore." Here comes Big Cass, shakes his hand. Okay. So, as we said in the earlier podcast, is that it was the Revival that beat up Enzo Amore. No. What I think is happening now is Big Cass is the one that beat up Enzo. He is going to turn heel, and I'm hoping that it happens at Extreme Rules. I hope that, Enzo's out there like, "Get your fucking ass out of here. I want to see the son of a bitch that hit me." And here comes Big Cass. Dude, I would flip. I'd be like, "Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yeah." Especially if he hopped in the ring and beat his ass. I would flip because, yes, Big Cass needs to go on his own. Enzo, you need to be either his manager or go back to NXT and work on your gimmick some more. What do you got?
Yep. And this goes back to the question of WWE being way too predictable. It's obvious that it's Big Cass. That's number one. Number two, when he does finally turn on him, we already know what he's going to say. Enzo Amore. You already got, anytime it's a tag team and you got that one person that's just popular than the other for whatever reason, like the Hardys. Matt didn't like his brother getting more shot, but Jeff jumps off of things. That's what Jeff does.
Right, Matt really doesn't do that.
No. So for Enzo, he's just great on the mic. But he's holding you down on the ring. You guys been number one contender. You haven't touched those belts since you've been on the main roster, and that's because of who? Big Cass and Enzo, and they're keeping Enzo on the ring, and he's getting knocked out and shaking like he's having a seizure. I was like, you see, he's holding you down, man. Boo his ass in the face and say, "How you doing?"
How you doing?
It's just something similar to that.
So, before we go on to the next question, also, I want you guys to, if you record Raw or whatever, I want you to go back and look, because it literally shows who the person is that beat up Enzo. This last Raw, because when they're picking up Enzo, you see Big Cass reach for Enzo's hand, and he looks up like Big Cass, like, "Oh, I don't know, fuck no, dude." But, he couldn't play it like, "I know it's you, motherfucker."
Yeah.
So, look at that. If you record it, look at that, because it is on there. It shows it. Okay.
Done it before in the past. So, since we mentioned the Hardys, this goes to the next question. And my suggestion of it is in a different way. Not to break them up or whatever. But the question being, is this the Hardy Boys' last run as a tag team for wrestling? So, what happened back in the day, they used to wrestle. They had Lita. Fast forward, they end up going solo.
Lita.
Jeff goes his way, wins the title. Matt just
kind of disappeared.
On the crapper until he went to TNA and he made that gimmick. They did the Broken Hardys. They kind of broke up and came back together. So I'm only looking at it as the last run is because, number one, I know Jeff's hurting. For those of the fans that don't know, spoiler alert, Jeff Hardy is on some drugs. But we don't know if he's recovering because he still could be doing something. WWE's just letting him get away with it because he was on hardcore. But as far as for Matt, I'm only thinking this is the last run for Matt. If you watch the match he had with Cesaro and Sheamus in that tag match, Matt does not know A from Z. He messed up like 10 times in that match. He's definitely out of shape. That's the only thing that's holding him together is that gimmick. But as far as the boots, I think Matt needs to hang them up. And I only say for Jeff too because I can promise you the pain that you went through when you were young for Jeff Hardy is starting to come up now. So, I would like to see them one time wrestle as a tag team because I only seen them individually. But I think this is their last run after they lose those belts. They just did it to have a last hoorah, so to speak. What do you say for that?
So I think it's going to happen. I mean, the bad thing is the Hardys are amazing, and I would really hate to see them leave. Broken up as a tag team because I mean they came into WWE as a tag team. I think they should need to leave WWE as a tag team. And I understand WWE. I think it would probably maybe help if WWE would settle this lawsuit and get the Broken Hardy gimmick back. Then because I've seen the Broken Hardys in TNA and they looked badass together. I mean, it was some sick shit. But that's the bad thing. I think it's going to be the last two Raw, and I'm kind of upset about that because I mean I love the Hardys.
Me too.
I love Lita, but I didn't say that. You didn't hear that. All right.
Redhead. Lita.
Right. Damn. Okay. So on to the next question.
On to the next one.
All right. So, as everybody knows, this goes back to Corey Graves. Corey Graves went into the back during the Raw and was talking to Kurt Angle about a scandal. Okay. So, here's the question. What scandal is Kurt Angle in, and will it ruin his WWE career? So, spoiler alert. I know, we got a lot of them this time. Okay, so spoiler alert. Here's what's actually happening. So if you remember, a long time ago, Kurt Angle, Stephanie McMahon had a thing going.
Yep.
That was actually when Stephanie and Triple H were married.
Yep.
Triple H stopped that because he was a jealous person. So he stopped it. He's like, no, you do not do that with my wife. So, spoiler alert. Who wrote the message? Triple H. Who is Kurt Angle going to fight? Triple H. So, kind of bad, but no, it's not going to ruin his WWE career. It's to hype it up to where he can actually come back as a wrestler. A lot of people are saying that he's going to fight some different people, and it's. I seriously thought it was Brock Lesnar. I was like, dude, yes, come on, but it's actually Triple H. He's coming back to fight Triple H, and then he'll probably go on to fight Brock Lesnar. Blah blah blah. What do you got?
Oh man, to be honest with you, I didn't know where that storyline was going, and I don't know. I wanted to be Brock, and I thought it was something dealing with him and Brock. Maybe Brock's calling him out because they are close friends, but maybe he's saying, well, seems like you can't wrestle anymore. They got you with the suit and tie, and you're pulling the Triple H thing, and I already whooped his ass plenty of times. Now you can't do it. But, I mean, as far as that, I don't care what nobody say. Kurt's a beast in the ring. I got the pleasure of seeing him wrestle live, and he freaking amazing, man. Oh, it's true. It's damn true, man. And he can kill it in the ring. So, whether if he fights Brock, which they know each other so well, that's good, but Hunter knows him even better, I would love to see that. They're both, still in good shape. They both can still go, and I say, let's get that going. Let's get that going, and hopefully it's at a Mania match or something, That way we can go.
Right. Nobody wants to see the Mania this year.
Right. So,
speaking of Mania.
Yes, speaking of Mania.
Oh,
All right, guys. So for those of you who don't know, if you've done your research, back in the day. All right, so you got 3 different gimmicks because they always have a main face for each era. Hulk Hogan and John Cena are tied for how many Manias they've done in a row. So
main event.
Main event. Yeah, excuse me. And they both are at 9. So the question being, and before I state the answer there, I'm going to rephrase this too. So will Roman Reigns main event WrestleMania for the 4th time in a row in 2018? So I look at it like this. For Hulk Hogan in the 80s, he's basically how John Cena was right now, so to speak. Because his whole gimmick was say your prayers, eat your vitamins, all the kids love me, had toys, everything out. Hulkamaniacs. Cena's doing the same thing. Never give up, do this, and he got the merchandise. They both were similar. When Hogan went to the NWO, that's like Cena in his battle rapping gimmick days. So it's similar, and I can understand for the both of those. But since Vince McMahon wants to push Roman in that direction, because I'm sure he will main event for the 4th time, they got to do something different with Roman, okay? Get him away from the Shield stuff. That's if the Shield reunites, put him back in this. But I don't get the whole purpose of keeping him the way he is. Fans don't like him. If fans don't like you, that's when you reinvent yourself. The Rocks did it. Austin's did it. Kurt Angle's did it. Whatever. It's just, why won't they let him That's what I don't get. Vince is so stuck on him being just in the Shield era, why he can't reinvent himself. He was different in NXT. I don't know if you remember that. He had the hair down and just was regular clothes or whatever. But, I mean, it was just different. He was a cocky person in NXT. And they need to go back to that gimmick. What do you say? Sorry. Woo.
So, the bad thing is they kind of need to re-amp Roman Reigns' gimmick. His gimmick is worn out. He still comes out in the Shield music. Come on, man. Freaking get different shit. You still wear the shit that you wore for the Shield. Wear different stuff, dude. You were one ripped motherfucker. Come out with no shirt on. Or, come out with the shirt and rip it off and be like, I'm here to kick your ass. But I do think WWE is pushing him, and he is going to, main event again just because they want him to be in the Cena and the Hogan, and it kind of sucks.
Well, I say it's fine, but they just got to tweak, like you said.
But
Cena
also,
go ahead.
If you look at it, it's fine. But also, if you look at it, a lot of people are getting tired of him main event shit.
That's because of the way his character is now. I bet you if they tweak it.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure if they tweak the hell out of it.
Right? They'd
start with changing the damn music. That's why I'm tired of hearing that shit. I'm like,
right? Come up with something cool, man. The Usos came up with some badass fucking music. Come up with something new.
A swift change,
right? They came out with where they're, and now it's like they walk out like, fuck you guys. I don't give a shit about you.
Yeah.
Come on. Roman, dude, you're a badass dude and a good wrestler too. Just you need a different gimmick. And stop with the spear. Stop with the spear. Nobody does the spear better than Goldberg. Nobody.
Keep the Superman punch though.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. I'd like to Superman punch somebody. All right. So this is kind of I don't know, man. I am not really happy on what SmackDown pulled this Tuesday. So the question is, why does New Day get a shot at the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles without earning it? So SmackDown Live, New Day appears. They're holding Big E up high. They're holding Kofi Kingston up high, shooting, whatever out of between his legs. I don't know, man. That was nasty, guys. Come on. But they come back and they get a shot at the SmackDown Live Tag Team title shot. Why? They didn't earn it. They didn't face anybody to get it. They didn't earn it at all. And all of a sudden, they're getting a shot. That's bull crap. You have other talent back there that has earned their shot and is not getting it. Because they're pushing them. Oh, no, you go aside. No, New Day's coming back. New Day's gonna no, they get the shot. No, and what I tell you, I mean, come on, that's bullcrap. At least have like a fatal 10-way or something to have a number one contender. Or you're doing Money in the Bank, dude. Have like a Money in the Bank for a tag team shot. That would be sick. I'd watch it.
Right?
I'd watch it. All right, what do you got?
Yep, I totally agree. New Day coming back, it was cool, they're back, whatever, but, they just walk in there, all right, guys, yeah, who be fighting us?
Who?
I was like, come on, man, why are we doing this? Why?
Sorry.
I just don't get it, And you know what? This brings me back to Shane, you're good. But if this was Teddy Long, he would have walked out. No, hold on, players.
All right, hold on, players.
Hold on. We're going to have a 10-man tag team number one contendership match.
Hold on, players. No,
You
it
don't
doesn't
just
happen that
come
way,
back.
players. It doesn't happen that way, players.
You don't just come back and make sure you get the no. We don't do that. Something's got to be done. And I'm thinking that's only because the Ascension, they're damn near done. Simon Gotch got released. So Aiden English is by itself, so they're probably looking at it as, well, we ain't got nobody else to
What
fight.
about American Alpha?
They're not doing that. Yeah,
Where the hell did they go?
They crapped on their careers, boy.
Right?
I believe.
So here's actually what I think, and I mean, it could be, it could be not. I think WWE is trying to focus too much on the women matches, and they're kind of just like throwing other matches out there, just like, yeah, do whatever the fuck you want. We got to focus on you need to focus on everybody. I mean, seriously, I would watch a tag team Money in the Bank match. Have a fucking 2 cases up there that they have to climb a ladder and put. Oh my god, I'd flip.
Right.
I would fucking flip to see that.
And we reached the end of the last question for this episode of Tntt. So, if you watched our last podcast, we called this.
Yep.
I said, why don't they do a Money in the Bank women's ladder match? Now, the people that looked at me crazy because I told this idea to a lot of people I know, dude, they can't do that. They're women. They're going to hurt themselves, blah, blah, blah. What do you know? Here comes the money. Comes out, and he announced that. I flipped because I didn't think it was going to happen. It's about damn time that they're doing something similar because the same old shit gets boring. And WWE seems like they got amnesia when it comes to that. So, question. Who would you like to see win the SmackDown Live Women's Championship match? Your contenders and competitors. You got Charlotte Flair.
Woo!
There you go. Natalya.
She had nothing with her.
Becky Lynch.
Sorry.
That was Becky Lynch, excuse me. Carmella, Tamina, or Miss Glow herself, Naomi.
Still champ at this time.
Ooh, I'll let you start that. Who you want to win and who you think's gonna win? I guess you could do 2 parts.
I don't want Charlotte to win. I don't. I cannot see. I will be so upset if she wins. And granted, they kind of like tried to reamp her when she came to SmackDown, tried to make her a face. Like, it does not work for her as a face.
They might put her back
Like,
in the
she,
heel if
you
won.
know, the funny thing is, like, she like does like this like half cock ass smile. I like you guys, but I just want to kill you right now. So I don't want her to win. I could not see her winning. Carmella, no. Becky Lynch, maybe. Tamina, possibility. I would like to see somebody new hold the title. Tamina, or, and it's going to be a shocker for you guys, but Naomi, I would like to see you keep holding the title if possible. So, my 2 would be Tamina or Naomi. The rest, maybe Becky Lynch, but the rest, no. What do you got?
So, right? Crap. Well, you basically said every answer I said, and I'll go down the list and only say why. Becky, you already been champ. Love you. Last kicker, but have a seat. Natalya, you already been champion. Until you stop stealing Bret Hart's gimmick, you can go somewhere too. Have a seat. Carmella. Until you get rid of your alien James Ellsworth, you can have a seat as well. Moonwalk your ass over there and sit down. Charlotte, you already know what it is. So that just leaves Tamina. Since Tamina came back and nobody really doing nothing with her, poor girl, she has to go back into a stable after leaving the stable.
She's like, what the hell?
She knows Naomi because they used to team and then they're close friends. That would be a very good ass match. So Naomi for the win that I would like to keep. But if they choose somebody new, let it go to Tamina.
Please. Please.
Yes, and I'll say this, because if they do Naomi, she won it back at WrestleMania because, you know, it was a forfeit match and she won it. I don't think she's held it long enough like she should, versus if Natty or somebody, or Charlotte was the champ, she hold it for fucking 12 years. Can Naomi get a shine? She's got the new gimmick. That shit works. Right. You know, or if you get Tamina up in there, okay, let's see what we're going to do with that. But let's keep it in the change direction. Naomi, Tamina. If I see Charlotte win, I'm throwing something, and I'm going down to the headquarters, and we're going to spray paint.
So, if I see Charlotte walk out with that title, I'm canceling my subscription.
All of it. All $9.99 of it.
Right, $9.99 down the drain. Goes back in my pocket. So, Tntt fans, that is our show this week. Man, what a crap. Oh my God, man. They need to reamp some stuff, but
I'll say this really fast. We apologize because we're always going to do this if it's the same questions, but you get the same results on both shows, including the pay-per-views. So, speaking of pay-per-views, I'm kind of excited for Extreme Rules for tomorrow. Let's see where that goes. We will have another podcast for you and see where that goes for Extreme Rules. I'm looking forward to, like, maybe this Kindle stick on the pole match.
Oh, it might be badass, man. You never know.
My main match is that Money in the Bank for the women. I'm all for it. I want to see what's going to happen. Right. Some flips, some moves, something.
I want to see that match. I'm down for that match. Exactly. Extreme Rules, I'm not too happy. I mean, Cesaro and Sheamus getting another shot. Yeah. You know, the heart, and I guarantee Cesaro and Sheamus are probably going to win it. They're going to win. And that's going to piss me off because there could have been another team out there that could have won that. But whatever. I'm hoping at Extreme Rules they do announce who, you know, beat up Enzo Amore. I'm hoping. Please, God, come out at Extreme Rules and let that happen, because if not, I'm going to be upset. I don't want to wait until Raw to find out. I don't. Come out at Extreme Rules. But on that note, like he said, we will have two podcasts, coming to you next week on SmackDown and Raw, and also Extreme Rules. So stay tuned for those, because those will be some good ones, especially if Extreme Rules sucks ass.
Yes.
We will blow it up. Blow it up. Also, we are on Twitter. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. You follow us. I will follow you back no matter what. Follow us. I will follow you. Every single person that's following us right now is being followed back. Follow us. Like our page. Go to Facebook. Share. Comment. Please comment. We will get back to you on comments. Comment on what you think. Comment on... Actually, you know what? Here, you guys can comment on this one. Here is one that you guys can comment on. Who do you want to win the Money in the Bank ladder match? Not the women. The men.
For the men.
The men. Who do you want to win the Money in the Bank ladder match? Comment on it. We will get back to you. If you comment, we will do a special shout out for you on future podcasts. So, on that note, oh yes, there was a lot to say on that one. Couldn't talk that long. On that note, I am Matt.
I'm Lamar.
We'll catch you next time.
Peace.